Let's see leetcode problem 771, jewels and stones. First we will discuss and understand the problem statement, and then we will discuss and understand the approaches. First approach is an brute force approach and second approach is an optimal approach. And then we will dry run the code also and understand the code also. So let's start. Let's understand the problem statement. In the problem statement we have given the two strings, jewels and the stones. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to find the jewels from the stone strings. Okay, so here jewels are small a and capital A. We have to find these jewels in the stones string. Okay, so here it occurs one time, two time and three time. These three are the jewels from the stone string, so output is 3. Here one condition is there that letters are case sensitive. Okay, means small a is not equal to capital A, big means capital B is not equal to small b. This is the condition. Okay, so we have to find the jewels from the stone string. Okay, so first we will understand the approach 1, which is a brute force approach. This is given the jewel string and this is given the stone string. So we have to find the jewels in the stone string. Okay, so what we will do, we will keep one pointer on the stones, each character, here a, and we will take one counter pointer. Okay, counter variable which will be at starting 0, and we will take a. Now we will compare the a in this all characters from this string. Okay, so a is equal to a, we found it, then we have incremented a count. Okay, now a is not equal to capital and a small a is not equal to small c. Now we move forward and we come to capital A. Now we find the capital A in these jewels. Okay, so we again increment count. Count will be 2. And now again we will move forward and we will check for capital A again. Again we found, so again we are incremented by 1. Okay, so it will become 3. Now our pointer will come to C, and again it will be incremented, again it will be C, again it will be incremented, again it will be C, again it will be incremented. Now this is an capital C. It is not found in the jewels string. Okay, so it will be not incremented, and B are also not incremented. So here is output string count. Okay, so this is not an optimal approach because we are iterating again and again on the same string. Means we are taking one character from the stone string and we are comparing once again means repeatedly finding in the jewels. Okay, here what comes that we are taking a. Now we found the a in the jewels, it is not present at 1, we are incremented 1, here is no problem. Now we find the capital A, we have find the capital A in the jewels. Okay, now again we have incremented count also. Okay, again we have incremented count plus plus. Okay, now again we are finding capital A. This is creating more complex. No, it is creating repeatedly iterations over the jewels string. Okay, so this is not an optimal approach. Okay, it will consume more time and its time complexity will be high. Okay, so this is a not optimal approach. We will move to the optimal approach. In the optimal approach, we can use hash set also and hash map also. I will teach you both hash set as well as hash map. First, we will learn the hash set. What we will do? We will take jewels string and we will put all characters from the jewels into the hash set. Okay, you know that hash set has the property of holding character only unique. Okay, unique character, it holds unique character. Okay, it does not hold duplicate, means it holds one character at once only. Okay, so in the jewels there will be a and added to hash set, capital A will be also added in the hash set, and C will be added at the hash set. Now we will traverse to the stone string. Our pointer will become at A, and we will see that does our hash set contains that character. If contains, then we have to increment count. Okay, so count is incremented. First it is at 0 and count is incremented, it will come to 1. Now we will move to the A. We will see it to the hash set. It contains in the hash set, so it will be also incremented, and we will again go to the a, again capital A, it will be contained, and similarly it will come to the count is equal to 6. Okay, 6, no, sorry, 5, because B are not present, C and C are present. Okay, so this does not contain the repeatedly iteration on the jewels. Okay, means once we have find the A, we are not traversing to the small a and small c. We are directly finding in the set that capital A is there, we have to increment. Okay, this will run at the less time complexity in the big O of Vn. Okay, so this is a very simple approach, and we can also find it by using the hash map data structure. Okay, what we will do, we will first fill all the elements and their occurrences in the map from the stones. Okay, stones, we have to fill these all elements in the hash map, and we have to increment their occurrences. Okay, first step we will do, a is there, a is added in the hash map, and the occurrence is 1, capital A, it's 1, again capital A, its occurrence will be incremented. Then B, its appearance will be, again occurrence will be incremented, again occurrence will be incremented. Now C, C is 1, again there is 1, so incremented. Then capital C, its occurrence is 1, and again capital B, it's incremented to 4. Okay, so it will look like this. Okay, now what we will do, we will compare those characters from the jewels, means jewels string, and we will count the directly incremented values from the map. Okay, so a is there, we will add to the count. A means first our count is 0. Okay, now we will add the occurrences of that character from the map. A, here a occurrence is 1, so we will add to the character 1. Okay, now our capital A, now we will add the capital A's occurrence. Okay, so here is 2 occurrence, so 1 plus 2, which is equal to 3. Now see how many times it occurred, 2 times, so 3 plus 2, which is equal to 5, and output is also 5. This is more relevant and more efficient solution than the hash set also. Okay, why? Because we are traversing again and again the hash map. Means capital A, again we are finding the capital in this set. Okay, this consumes somewhat more time than the hash map. Okay, we are in the hash map, we are directly adding the occurrences of those elements from the stone. Okay, this will consume less time complexity time than the hash set. Okay, means I will write here that brute force approach will be the take more time than the hash set, and hash set will be take more time to than the hash map. Okay, I mean this time complexity is highest and this complexity is lower. Okay, the hash set follows in the both middle. Okay, so you can find it easy. Okay, I hope that you understand the approach and the problem, and if you not understand, then watch once again video, then you will definitely understand. By seeing the code you will more understand. Okay, mainly hash map concept you will more clear by watching the code. Okay, so let's go on leetcode screen. First let's write the code for our hash set approach. Okay, so first we will create here one hash set, hash set, it contains the characters. So character, I will name it as set equal to new hash set. Okay, now we will put all elements, means all characters from the jewels into the hash set. Okay, so here I will implement for loop. First I will take the sizes of stones and jewels. Okay, as n and m. So int n equal to jewels dot length and m equal to stones dot length. Okay, now we will implement the for loop. I traverse throughout the jewels string. Okay, so I equal to 0 and I should be less than n, and I incremented. Okay, I incremented. I will put all those elements into the hash set. So set dot add jewels dot character at I. Okay, simply we are added into the set that jewels characters into the hash set. Okay, now we will take one count to count the elements, means count the jewels into the stone string. Int count equal to 0 at starting. Again for loop, int I will take here j equal to 0, j should be less than m. Okay, now we will traverse through the stones, j should be incremented. Okay, now if set dot contains it, if it contains that character of the stones, so stones dot character at j. If it contains, then what we have to do, simply we have to increment the count. So count incremented, and simply we have to return the count. return count. So let's compile the code. Okay, here is something. Okay, here should be int. Once again compile the code. Okay, our code is successfully compiled and our all test cases are accepted. Let's submit a code. Okay, our code is submitted successfully. Now let's see the code for our hash map approach. Okay, so I will go here to description and I have reset the code editor. Okay, first we will create the hash map. Okay, so hash map, it will contains the character and integers. Occurrences will be integers. Okay, and I will name it as map new hash map, and I will take again, I will keep the n and m sizes of jewels and stone string. So int n equal to jewels dot length and m equal to stones dot length. Okay, and I will write here only count equal to 0 at start. Okay, now we will implement simple for loop to enter the all elements from the stones in the hash map. Int I equal to 0, I should be less than m. Sorry, first I will add into the hash map stones. Okay, elements of stones means characters of stones. So m, and I increment it. So map dot put stones dot character at I, comma map dot get or default to increment their occurrences. Okay, in the previous video I have explained this map dot get or default method. You can watch it from previous video. Okay, I have explained very neatly. It should be stone. I will directly write here character c equal to stones dot character at I. Okay, and I will directly write here c. Okay, means it will be easy, and here it should be c comma 0 and incremented. Okay, we have added the elements and their occurrences into the map. Now we will implement again for loop to check the jewels in that stones string. Int j equal to 0, j should be less than n, and j incremented. Here we are traversing the jewels string. If map dot contains key jewels dot character at j, if it contains, then we have to increment the count. We have to add into the count their occurrences. We have to add their occurrences into the count. Okay, so here should be it map dot get or default j comma 0. Okay, and here we will return the simply count. So let's compile the code. I think this code is correct. Okay, here is something glitch, means here something wrong. Wait a minute, here I think there is extra bracket, so there was error, and here jewels, it should be yes. Okay, once again compile the code. Sorry guys for inconvenience, there are many spelling mistakes and bracket mistakes. So first test case is not run successfully. I will check the code. Okay, I have written here wrong. It should be at jewels dot character at j comma 00. Okay, so once again compile the code. Okay, our code is successfully compiled and accepted. Here there was I have written the wrong directly j. It should be java.character at I. Means we have to find the occurrences. If there is no occurrence, then we have to add 0. Okay. So our test cases are running successfully. Let's submit the code. Let's submit the code. Okay, our code is also submitted successfully. So thank you guys for watching my video. If you liked my teaching and liked my approach and code, then please like, share and subscribe. And this was our day 34 of 100 days of code DSA challenge, and we are at hashing, hash map and hash set. We are taking the problems. From tomorrow we will start the hash map and hash set at the medium level. This was our easy level problems. So stay tuned on my channel and you will get the notification. Press the bell icon also after subscription, and you will find a playlist of DSA 100 days of code DSA challenge in the description. So stay connected up to 100 days of code. And this was our day 34 of 100 days of code DSA challenge. So if you liked my video, then like, share and subscribe and press the bell icon to stay tuned. So thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.